I don't even know how to start this video. I didn't really think about what I was going to say before making this, but it's time to say goodbye. It's been a good ride, but this is the end of an era, the end of a giant chapter of my life that changed everything for me. It changed my life. So to be ending it is super weird for me. I'm feeling all the feels right now, which I wasn't feeling as much before, but now that I'm actually doing it, it's been a thought in my mind for a little while now, but I haven't really pulled the trigger on it. But I think it's time for visualrev to come to an end. And that's not to say that this is coming to an end. I'm still the same person. I'm still going to be doing the same things, but I think the brand as visualrev that YouTube has come to love and know is done. I think it was a different part of me that doesn't really exist anymore, and I didn't really feel that passion coming through into my work anymore from the visualrev persona that I created all those years ago. And just to give you guys a quick backstory, if you know nothing about like where it came from, I started out on Instagram and social media like 5-6 years ago now, just as Dean Tucker. But it was the time when Instagram was brand new. There were all these street photographers all over the show having these super cool usernames, and I just wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to join that culture of having the super cool alias and the aspect of no one knowing who I really was. So that's kind of how visualrev was born. It was a combination of visual and revolution, kind of just changing the way we see things, doing things a little bit differently. So that was visualrev, and that was my identity, my persona, the person that I wanted to be before I was that person. It was the coolest filmmaker, photographer that I could think of, and it was everything that I aspired to be. And I achieved that. I figured out how to do everything that I wanted to do. I got some of the biggest jobs in the world, working for Red Bull, working for Volkswagen, working for, I can't even think of all the other ones right now. But I achieved visualrev, and now I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I have surpassed visualrev, and I'm not that persona anymore. I'm not trying to be something cooler than I am. And I think that's where social media as well is at a point where you need to be real to be successful. And not that I'm even trying to be successful at social media anymore. I don't care about the followers at all. I obviously care about you guys watching this right now, but the number of followers and trying to gain followers and work the system, none of that really matters to me anymore as much as it did to visualrev. And that was a lot of the reason why I made the kinds of content that I did. That was a lot of the reasons why I made video tutorials and photo tutorials and editing tutorials. Even though it wasn't really what I wanted to be doing, I was doing it because it was getting the views, it was getting the numbers, and that helped me to grow my audience to watch the other videos that I really loved making, which was the short films, the travel videos, the vlogs, the adventures, the videos that started it all. It was all for the adventure, the love of the outdoors, and capturing the beautiful world that we live in. And I think I'm at a point now where I've realized that's all I want to be doing. I want to make content around telling meaningful stories about the outdoors, about people, about meaningful situations and issues around the world that make a difference. Because I feel like I've almost like found my purpose in life, and that's using my talent of creativity, of photo, video, design, illustration, all those kind of things to merge it into one and tell stories that matter. Because otherwise, what's the point? I'm kind of done just making cool cinematic videos. I think the whole internet is done with that. There's just no point to it anymore. We've seen it all. We've seen all the cool drone shots. We've seen all the cool cinematics. And once you've finished that video, you can look at it and be like, oh, that was cool. But then what? It was just cool. So yeah, I want to make something that's more than just cool. It's still going to be cool, but The videos need to say something a little bit more, mean something a little bit more, and make you feel something a little bit more in order to take action for the better, whether that's for yourself, for another person, for the animals in this world, or just for the entire planet and the environment in general. Yeah, it's just something that needs to be done. It's the end of a chapter, but start of a new one. And I'm very excited, so I hope you stick with me through this journey. I'm still going to be posting videos about my films. I'm still going to be making films, making narrative stories, short films, documentaries, travel vlogs, all of the things. Our movie should be out very soon. I'm going to be talking to some people trying to get it on some streaming services. So Taller Than the Tree should hopefully be out soon. It's pretty much like 98% done. We just have some final editing touches to do. But once that's out, that'll be all over this channel as well as all the behind the scenes of how we did that. I still want to show that. And then also have tons of road trip vlogs from last year when we did our cross-country road trip. That was on my second channel, which is Dean Tucker, which I'm now going to be migrating all the way over to this Visual Rev channel, which is now Dean Tucker, as you would see. But yeah, just going to be focused on making films and telling stories about the outdoors and sharing goodness and adventure and nature and cool stuff. Still going to be lots of cool stuff. But I can promise you, I'm not going to try and be someone that I'm not anymore. I am Dean Tucker, and this is my YouTube channel. So welcome. Anyway, to end this off, I'm still going to leave it with get out there and make it happen. Go make your dreams come true. Go outside. Stop watching YouTube. Go read a book. Go climb a mountain. Go swim in the ocean. Just do something other than look at a screen. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.